Thank you so much, Jamie. Now, for today's menu, BWELL have delivered something filling, delicious, and of course, meat-free. And that's for International Burger Day. Yep, it's International Burger Day. Another reason to celebrate, of course, and kickstart the weekend. And we're talking about their Vegan Kofta Burgers. And Ilham is here to show us how quick and easy they are to whip up. Ilham, how you doing? Good morning.
I'm good.
I see you got some bright colors on to match the theme of the day. We're celebrating, we're jawling, we're vibing. And this colorful meal looks like it's just a part of the fiesta. So what is happening? What are we doing?
It is quite colorful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make our vegan patty first, and that uses chickpeas in it.
Beautiful.
So I'm actually going to ask you to put the chickpeas in the blender.
Putting it to work. All right, okay.
And then just to we want to pulse it so it's kind of coarse, but almost fine. So it starts coming together.
Pulse it, so don't make it like a smoothie.
No.
Not a chickpea smoothie, all right. I must just say I love the fact that we're using a meat alternative and the fact that we're using chickpeas as well. Brilliant, high in protein, some good fiber, and it's plant-based, so yes.
You know, that's the one thing that I love about chickpeas is that they are actually so versatile. You can do so many things with them. You know, using them dry, or whether you have them from a tin, whether
roasting them.
You know, there's
so many cool things you can do.
So many things.
Yeah, and we're making a burger out of it, of all things. Okay.
Like you would not be able to say.
So I'm busy pulsing mine up here.
Yeah.
Next step, you're going to wait for this, of course.
So So once you're done with that, I'm actually going to add that mixture to some onion, and then we've got some cauliflower, and then I've got some seasoning, so I'm going to add some salt, some pepper.
And while I'm busy here, so I just wanted to check on the consistency, because I know myself and Mzansi always have questions when it comes to putting things in the blender.
Yeah.
You said pulsed. It kind of still seems like there are some that are intact. Should I go further, deeper, or is this good?
No, I think that looks good. So we've got some smooth bits and some chunky bits.
Okay, so you want that texture.
Yeah.
All right, so I didn't mess this up.
No.
Okay, okay, good. This
so I'm
good
just
then.
adding some spices. I've got garam masala and some cumin.
Okay.
And then
hero ingredient, well, one of the hero ingredients apart from our beautiful
so we've got the chickpeas, and then we've got some chana flour or chickpea flour. So again, like I said, it's so versatile.
As a flour as well, I know it's incredible. I didn't ask though, I just want to make sure before I actually pulsed the chickpeas, is it something that you prepared, soaked out of the can? Does it matter?
So I think this one was out of a can, but you know, if you want to make this with the dried ones, you would definitely have to soak them, and you might even need to boil them just so that they get...
because they come out quite hard initially, so you need to work through the cellulose fibers, etc.
So we're just going to make this into our mixture, and then we can form this into a patty. Okay. So you can see we've kind of got like a burger shape.
Because I like the fact that it's not, like you mentioned earlier, we pulsed it, we didn't completely like mush it up. So it's not going to look like a pancake.
Yeah.
And I'm now seeing why the texture is so important as well.
So we've just got some oil in our pan.
Of course, BWELL's original tangy mayonnaise is coming through with that oil as well. And it's something I wanted to talk about, which I know we're going to add it to the end of this recipe, but it's something that I just think is something you can add to everything, even when you want to add moisture to an ingredient during as a sauce or something.
Yes.
And the fact that it's obviously 100% dairy-free and vegan-friendly means it's perfect for this meal that we're putting together here, which is a meat alternative. So it is also naturally gluten-free and endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation of South Africa. So there's even more reason to get involved and start using it as an alternative in all of your cooking and delicious recipes that you've got coming through this weekend, of course. And looks like, wow, first few patties are already done. Popping them in the pan. Is the pan on hot?
So it's on medium heat, and I'm taking about like maybe 3 tablespoons of mixture to make a patty.
All right.
And then once it's nice and golden on one side, I'll flip it over and cook the other side. And then we can start assembling our burger. So we've got some really great toppings. We've got vegan cheese, like you said, we've got our vegan mayo.
Brilliant.
And then we've got tomatoes, cucumbers, and then some sun-dried tomato.
Okay, so can I do the honors?
Yes.
Can I stack it?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Cool. So I don't know how it works when it comes to the rules of stacking a burger. I know some people are like, lay down the greens first. And so I'm going to kind of go a little bit traditional as well. I'm going to lay my bed, and then I'll kind of move on from there. So while you're cooking up the rest of those, let me get involved here. So lots of lettuce, lots of greens is always good.
Oh, and don't forget the BWELL.
Of course, of course. Now, you guys that are watching at home, you can obviously head over to the Expresso.com for this recipe. It's all the inspiration you need. It's vegan friendly, of course. It's a meat-free alternative, and we are doing burgers, so it's the perfect way to get the fiesta going over the weekend. And vegan cheese.
Yes.
On top of that, we got our BWELL hero ingredient. We got the tangy original over here, which is something I love.
I know, I love a tangy mayo on a burger.
I'm gonna use this as butter for my bun as well, you know. Beautiful. And, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Ilham, and the rest of Expresso, here you have it. Now, this winter, BWELL wants to go a little further to support you and your family in giving you the opportunity to make seriously good choices. So you can win a Nutri-Bullet to the value of 1,700 Rand, and all you got to do to enter is simply reply to the competition post on the BWELL Facebook page with what your favorite BWELL mayonnaise dish is. Now, we using our BWELL Tangy in this one, but there's so many options for you. And of course, don't forget to include the hashtags Seriously Good Together, as well as the hashtag BWELL Foods. And the competition closes on Monday, the 31st of May, and your T's and C's do apply. And of course, if you want the recipe recap on this incredible burger, check this out.